Stream. I am in the middle of my trail walk. I'm doing the trail walk. Today is Monday. This is the same trail walk that I do on Wednesdays. Last week I did it Friday because I had a dentist appointment on Wednesday, and y'all, over the past 2 weeks your girl been slipping. I've been slipping on my little health and wellness and fitness journey, not with the exercise and stuff, but the eating. So today is Monday, fresh start, time to get back on track, and I'm going to start the week with this trail walk. So I'm doing a trail walk and I'm at the hills part. So let me show you. Can I turn this around? All right, y'all. So this is the hill, and I don't know, you probably can't see it. It might not look like that far, like right here, but y'all trust me. All right, so this is my little marker. So this is where I'm gonna start and stop, and this is where I'm gonna count like each time. Now I gotta do this 5 times, and just warning, let me see, turns back around. All right, y'all, just warning, I'm gonna have it face to the hills like for the walk, but you're gonna hear me breathing. It might sound like I'm dying, but as long as y'all don't see like the phone drop, or you don't see like the screen be like in the grass, y'all, I'm still going. So I'm not gonna be looking at the phone, like the whole time, but there's just a little accountability. I'm doing this on the live stream, so it's not recorded, no edits, no cuts. I'm getting ready to do these 5 hills, y'all. It might take me a while, but I mean, hey, let's get it. All right, let's see, turn this around. All right, turn this around. All right, y'all, let's go. Now I'm not gonna fake like I'll be running and jogging and jumping and skipping. I'm not, because up this hill there are a whole bunch of gopher holes, and I gotta be careful because people have already hurt themselves, just kind of like tripping or falling into these gopher holes, y'all, and they all over. The gopher holes is everywhere, so you can see some of them, but some of them you can't see depending on where you walk, and then if you're going up or downhill. Whew. Lord, I'm slowing down already. If you're here for the live stream, if you just popped in, I'm in the middle of my trail walk, the same trail walk that I normally do on Wednesdays. I'm doing it today because I've been slacking a little bit, y'all. I'm trying to get back on track. This is the first time up. Whew. Y'all. And like I said, if you hear me breathing heavy, like you do now, just know that I'm all right. As long as you don't see or hear me tumbling. Oh Lord, y'all, look how far that is. And you see this little pavement thing right here? Like I have to step over it. So you see my feet? I stepped over it, now I'm on my way down. Whew. All right, y'all. So first time up, now I'm on my way down. I had to be careful of these gopher holes because I don't want to hurt myself. Now sometimes I get a little momentum and I might kind of hop, skip, and jog back down, because if I get the momentum, y'all, I can't stop. Because if I do, I'd probably hurt myself. I'd probably fall down. Y'all remember when y'all was kids, did anybody used to like roll down the hill? Like you run up the hill and roll down, but you did it on purpose though, not that you fell and tumble down. Let me see. Okay, Renee, thank you so much for being here. Ooh, I'll be seeing you on your little exercise and stuff too. Your treadmill and your bike. All right, y'all, see, I'm past the mark. I didn't cheat. Okay, that was 1 down. Let's go for number 2. I gotta do this 5 times total. And I decided to do this live stream because I just wanted to show y'all like what I'm always talking about. I think one time I took like a picture, and maybe one time I did like a little quick YouTube short, but I just wanted to show y'all in real time because I don't want to cheat myself. The only person I'd be hurting is myself if I cheat. Whew. Y'all, it done started getting a little warm out here. It was overcast this morning, but I had an appointment. So I couldn't do the walk until after the appointment. Woo! Hold on, y'all. And I might zigzag, you know, I might not go up and down in an exact straight line, but as long as I get to the top and to the bottom, y'all. Now this side of the hill, like on this side, this is the longest side. Over on this side, it's a little bit shorter distance, so I'm gonna try to at least stay in the middle. All right, y'all, see my feet? I'm walking over. Woo. All right, Lord, they got people, look, he sideways up. Yes, indeed, y'all, I can't, your girl can't do all that, but woo. And I have my Bluetooth in. I'm so sorry if the breathing and stuff sound like I'm dying. It might sound like that, y'all, but I'm not dying. And if I take a little break and I'm not talking, as long as you see me moving, y'all know that I'm okay. Let's see what this is. Somebody asked if I'm real. Yes, I am absolutely real. This is a real person. Going up and down these hills 5 times. I'm on my second way down. But I can most assuredly guarantee you that I am real. Okay. I like to go past the little mark a little bit, y'all, just so we can. Whew. All right. I'll take like a few seconds break, but I don't want to like stop, like too long, because I don't want to lose the little momentum I'm having. So I'm on my 3rd way up. And honestly, y'all, besides the little jog that I normally do on Wednesdays, I try to, I would say sprint, but y'all, that ain't the real word, but a little hop, skip, and jump, a little jog. I try to do that like a 1/3 of the way up and then walk the rest of the way. But because I have my phone in my hand and I'm trying to talk, and we ain't doing no jogging today, or no sprinting, or nothing like that. Or somebody called me granny. I'm not a granny, but I mean, hey, if I was, you see this granny is in shape. She making a move. Shout out to all the grannies that's exercising and staying in shape to the best of their abilities. So, whoo, I'll take that. Hey, it's all good, baby. I probably sound like a granny. Whew. Let me rest up here for just a little moment, just a few seconds. Oh, King Bill, no, baby, that's all right. Auntie, I take that. I'll take that. But you know what, though? I'll take granny, too, because if I was a granny and still doing these hills like this, oh, yeah, New Orleans accent for sure. Yep, for sure. Oh, now he doing extra. He coming up backwards. I'm going to move out of his way a little bit to this side, because, yo, now that's goals, though, right there. One day I'm going to be able to do that, too, but I got to take stuff, at my pace, at my ability, and in my time. Almost there, y'all. All right. 3 down, 2 to go. I sure appreciate if y'all here for the live stream, or if you're coming for the replay. Definitely appreciate you. Like I said, I've shown pictures on my community posts, and I may have done at least one YouTube short showing you this hill. But every Wednesday when I do my posts on my YouTube shorts, and I talk about the hill and doing the hills, climbing the hills, walking the hills, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Y'all see that? See this right here? Y'all, please don't let no gopher jump out like while I'm showing y'all. But see, like right here, there's another one over there. There's two right there. I don't know if you can see it. See? And here's some more. This is, look, they all over. And this is what you got to be careful of when you're going up and down this hill, because they have gopher holes everywhere. Whew. Whew. If y'all can see my face, I'll show you when I get to the top. Your girl is putting in the work. That's Amber Michaels. Cole Nicole. Jesus Christ is King. Amen. If you're talking about the same Jesus I'm talking about, amen. Because, you know, they got two Jesuses in the Bible. We want to make sure we talking about the same Jesus. But if we are, to your comment, I say amen. Woo. Girl, Karen, now you know how I am about the bugs in the garden. If a gopher would have jumped out there while I was talking to y'all, number one, you'd have seen me tumbling and rolling down the hill. All right, give y'all a little proof of life check. Still alive. So with the 3 at the top, and now I'm on my way down to the third thing. So when I get down to the bottom, I have 2 left. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all helping me out, because I'm just before 12 minutes when I started this live. So I probably could knock like 30 seconds off of that before I actually started. So y'all helping me out. I sure appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel, click the notifications bell. Y'all know all of that stuff. I'm a variety channel, so YouTube don't really know where to put me. I'm all over the place. But, you know, subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my videos. I try to have everything kind of neat in a playlist. Got a lot of playlists. Y'all go ahead and check that out. But let me turn back around because I feel like I already took like too much of a break. Y'all, let's get down this hill. This is down on number 3. So when I get to the bottom, I just have 2 left. I almost feel like moving with a little skip and a hop, y'all, but I gotta be watching out for those gopher holes. And if I fall on this live stream, if I slip on this live stream, y'all, I'm gonna have to take it down. I ain't gonna be able to leave it up. I can't do it, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to leave it. I might leave it for like an hour. And if you see it, you see it. If you know, you know. We ain't never gonna talk again about it. We ain't gonna talk no more about it. But hopefully we don't get to that point that I fall or trip or whatever. All right, y'all, see I'm past the post. Make sure. Okay, this is number 4, y'all. When I'm at the bottom of this hill and I'm looking up at the top, especially like right up here, like where the dirt is up there, y'all, it looks so far. But like I said, I want to stay on this side because this is the longer path versus on this side. You see how I get a little bit shorter? And to me, just for myself, like, that's cheating. I don't want to cheat. I want to stay like this camera view. I'm gonna say probably like, see this tree right here, that's probably like the furthest to the left I want to go. So I want to stay like in this area. So all right, y'all, let's get it. This is number 4. Number 4 going up. I feel like I got a little pep in my step. You know, once you get warmed up. And I did stretches and stuff before I came out here to kind of warm my body up and prepare myself. And I'm so thankful that the clouds is covering the sun a little bit. Thank you, because I need it. But I did do a few stretches, like a little warm up to help me. And then plus the walk. So it's probably about like a quarter mile, maybe between a quarter and a half of a mile that I'm walking the trail before I get to the hills, like depending which way I go. And that's the way I went today. The other way is about maybe 2 to 2.5 miles walking before I get to the hill. Now, every time I come, I, switch the route. So if I start and go left all the way around 1 week, then the next week I go right and come all the way around. And that'll determine when I get to the hills. Whew. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes, especially when it get hot, if I do the long way around and do the hills on the end, oh, y'all, them hills be brutal. I like to do the way around where it's the short walk first in the hills, and then I have like the long rest of the walk to kind of recover. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I feel good. I think it had a lot to do with the stretching and stuff that I did beforehand. The fact that it's a little overcast now and the sun is not blazing and blaring, but it's hot. And when I came out here Friday and I did the walk in the 5 hills, y'all, it was hot. Now, I looked at the weather this morning, and for this week, we're supposed to be cooling off, and it's gonna rain. In my area, I think Sunday and Monday is gonna be the real times for rain. But I believe one day this week, we have a possibility for 0.04 inches of rain in my area here in Southern California. All right, y'all, that's 4 down. This is the last one up. So I have a chance for 0.04 inches between now and I believe Friday or Saturday. And then between Sunday and Monday, we're going to get like a ½ inch of rain. And going from 0.04 to 0.5, that's a big difference. But like I said, I'm from New Orleans, so y'all know this. The stuff that they call rain out here, y'all, it's funny to me. It is. It's funny to me. All right, y'all, this is the last time up the hill. And I'm going to try to do a little hop skip. Now, it ain't going to last but a few seconds. So if you blink, you're going to miss it. But let me go ahead and see what I could do. I try to look at like a little mile marker. And I don't know if this is the same. But you see like that little patch? You can't. It's zooming out. But this little patch of dirt right here, we're going to see either that one or like this one right here, y'all. We're going to see. So that'll be the jog up. This is the last time. So this is the 5th of my 5 hills that I do every week. And this is the trail walk. So, this is the hills part of the trail walk that I'm always talking about. Y'all hear me talk about pretty much every Wednesday is when I do it. And then sometime for extra, I'll do it on Monday or on Friday. So I did it last Friday. I'm doing it today. I'm going to do it on Wednesday. And, depending on how my body feel, I might actually do it on Friday. Because I ain't going to lie, y'all, I feel like I'm kind of making up for overindulging on and off over the past 2 weeks, y'all. I ain't been right. I ain't been right to myself. So today I was like, hey, we gonna make it right. All right. Yep, you're right. You're right. California rain is nothing like Louisiana. You're right. And the person FYZ high. Well, you said hi. Well, I'm saying hi too. Now I got the sun, the glare on the phone. And I'm walking up the hill 5 times, FYZS. So if I don't promptly respond to your comments, I do apologize. But I'm working here. I'm working out. All right, y'all. This is the last hill, 5 of 5. Let's get it. A hill jog, y'all. Let's see how far I could go before I stop. That was the 1 mile marker. And this is the one that I was talking about coming up here. Let's see if I could keep going. Woo. All right, y'all. Oh, that's it. But I like 3/4 of the way. So, whoo. I'm going slow, but I'm not stopping. Ooh. That felt good, y'all. It felt good. Whew. I left my water bottle, but they do have water fountains Make sure I step over. Hey. All right. Woo. Okay. Am I alone? Well, yeah, I'm not in a group of people, but they have a lot of other people out here that's doing the trail walk. Not that many people do the hills, so I'm not walking with any other person. So in that sense, I'm alone, but there's a lot of people out here. This is a golf course, and they have like a little pond with ducks and all that kind of stuff. They have people all around. So, like, if something happened and I fell or whatever, somebody will probably see me before I even had a chance to scream. So, whew. We almost done. We almost done, y'all. Thank you so much for being here with me today on yet another pop-up live stream where I'm coming out on a Monday. I'm doing my trail walk with 5 hills because this is the month of May, the 5th month. So every month I do the hills that many times. Now when I get to June, it'll be 6. But when I get to July, it'll be 6. And then I'm going to count down past the marker, y'all. Woo, let's see. All right, y'all, we did it. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here. That was the 5 hills up and down, part of my trail walk. So like I was saying, for every month of the year, like that's how many times I'm doing the trail. Doing the hills. So January was 1 time, February 2 times. We in May, so this is 5 times. June will be 6 times, but then in July, do 6, and then start counting down. So August will be 5, September will be 4, down till I get to December, which is 1. But I'm gonna make up for doing 1 less hill by doing like little jogs and sprints, for a short distance of the trail walk. So still gonna be keeping the intensity and stuff, up there, just not with the hills. Another reason that I'm gonna be going down on the months instead of continuing to go up is because in June, y'all, it's gonna be hot. July, it's gonna be even more hot. So even doing 6 hills in June and 6 hills in July, that's gonna be a challenge. Make sure that I stay hydrated. I drink water like in the morning before I come out here, and I take last little sips before I start walking. Sometimes I carry like a small water bottle, but today I didn't. But they have water fountains along the trail walk path, so I'm definitely gonna be getting some water. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream so I can finish the rest of the trail walk. Somebody asked me if I would do like a live stream like the whole trail walk, and I do appreciate that at least one person would even want to be on the live stream with me that long, because now with the hills and stuff like that, it take me almost an hour and a half to do the trail with the hills and all that kind of stuff, and it ends up being between 4 and like 4.5 miles. It just depends on my steps, depend on just little nooks and crannies of the routes and stuff that I take. So but a reason why I don't do it is because I do a lot of praying. I do a lot of just kind of like deep thinking and contemplation and stuff like that. The walk it's not just exercise. It's like a lot more than that, and it's a lot deeper than that for me. I am a very deep person, so I take the time and the opportunity when I have like some time for myself, even though obviously they have like a lot of people walking the trail. I'm by myself and I'm in my own thoughts. Like I said, I'm in my prayers, I'm talking to Jesus. I'm quoting a few little Bible verses that I do know. I'm asking for guidance. I'm praying for a humble heart, an obedient mind, and obedient hands and feet. Y'all. I just got 2. 2 feet. I'm looking at, they got a rabbit, a little bunny rabbit. You know what? I think that's the same rabbit that came out here when we was here out on Friday. They had a bunch of people on the hill, and I saw the rabbit. But y'all, I don't want to take too much more of a break. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. Everybody who was here, whether you dipped in and out, whether you stayed the whole time, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You helped to motivate me, and I think I actually did the hill a lot quicker than if I wouldn't have been on the live stream. So I sure appreciate you. If you're here for the replay, y'all gotta switch my hand about to fall off. But if you're here for the replay, hopefully, well, first of all, thank you. I appreciate it. And hopefully, you know, this might inspire you to either begin, you know, a fitness part of your health journey, or to step it up a notch, you know, encouragement, motivation, knowing that you can do it. Yo, when I first started doing this trail walk, I could barely do the trail walk. I couldn't do any hills at all. Then I started doing the one hill. I think I did the one hill on and off for probably like 4 or 5 months before I even tried to do it twice. Then in January, I decided, okay, for every month, that's how many times I'm gonna do the hill. And normally you have, you know, 4 weeks in a month. You know, I have 4 Wednesdays because I do it on Wednesdays. But y'all, last month, April, we had 5 Wednesdays in April. But I think I needed that to help to prepare me for May, y'all. This is a big step. Going from 4 to 5 is a big step, y'all. It was, and I think I'm gonna need, you know, these. I think they got 4 Wednesdays in May, you know, to get ready for June, and then to get ready for July. Oh, Miss Shirley, thank you so much. I sure appreciate you. You know, stopping in. I appreciate you. Everybody who was here. I know y'all. Trust me. I probably sound worse than I feel. I feel good. I feel good. They have like a little breeze coming in, and I'm sure gonna accept that, but I feel my lips getting dry. And before y'all see all the white chapped, which y'all probably do, I can't tell, but if you do, it's because I was working. Y'all know I was working for real. Y'all saw me do them hills up and down 5 times. So thank you again. I appreciate you. And how I close out all of my videos and all that kind of stuff, y'all. This is all I have for this live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, click that notifications bell, make sure it is set to all, like, comment, and share with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed.